Hello, good evening once again. This is Dr. Anihan, your humble servant in health in the northern part of Antique. Tonight we will be discussing what is the best booster vaccine to be used in patients who receive Johnson and Johnson vaccine or Janssen vaccine, because many are asking what type of vaccine should be given to patients who receive Johnson and Johnson vaccine or Janssen vaccine, because other vaccines such as Pfizer, Moderna already designed vaccines for their boosters. That boosters can be given to patients who receive a complete dose of Pfizer and Moderna, especially in the US. But here in the Philippines, we are quite concerned what is the best vaccine to be given as a booster to people or patients who receive the single dose adenovirus vector platform vaccines such as your Johnson and Johnson or Janssen. So I think we have to tackle it tonight. Okay, so I am now presenting to you a study coming from the National Institute of Health entitled SARS-CoV-2 Vaccine Booster Trial or Heterologous SARS-CoV-2 Booster Vaccinations Preliminary Study Report. So this phase 1 to 2 open label clinical adapted trial conducted at 10 US sites involving 458 participants who received one of the three EUA COVID-19 vaccine at least 12 weeks before to enrollment with no signs and symptoms of COVID based from RT-PCR test. So no SARS-CoV-2 infection. And these participants received boosters vaccination shots from Moderna, Pfizer, and Johnson and Johnson or Janssen vaccines. Now, the purpose of the study is to assess the safety, reactogenicity, meaning the side effect, and the immunogenicity or the capacity of the vaccine to produce neutralizing antibodies and antibody titers that binds SARS-CoV-2. Okay, and aside and these parameters was assessed up to the 15th day to 29th day after the injection of the booster vaccine. So 154 received Moderna vaccines, 150 received Johnson and Johnson vaccines, and 154 received Pfizer-BioNTech booster vaccines, resulting to 9 combinations. And this is the results. Now, with regards to the side effect and reactogenicity of the booster vaccines, it is still similar to those reported for the primary series, meaning if you receive the previous vaccine, the side effect of the booster vaccine is still the same with the side effect from the vaccine that you received during your vaccination, previous vaccination. There is still pain in the injection site, there is malaise, headache, myalgia or body pains, and fever. Okay, so it is still the same. Likewise, the booster vaccines produce neutralizing antibody activity with good production of antibody binding titers to those who receive homologous booster vaccine and to those who receive heterologous booster vaccine. So meaning, the neutralizing antibody activity coming from the booster is good. Okay, there is a good binding capacity of those antibody to act against SARS-CoV-2 virus. Okay? Now, based from the findings of the study, they found out that homologous and heterologous boosters vaccination were or are well tolerated in adults who completed a primary COVID-19 vaccine regimen. So it is well tolerated by the participants with regards to their side effects and safety. Now, we will go to the findings of this study with regards to the increased neutralizing antibody production after they receive the booster vaccine. Okay? Now, researchers have found out that those who got Johnson & Johnson shot before, and if you give a Moderna booster vaccine, they found out that the antibody levels rise 76-fold within 15 days after they gave Moderna booster vaccine to people who received Johnson & Johnson vaccine before. Likewise, if you are vaccinated with Johnson & Johnson vaccine, you receive a Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine as a booster dose, they found out that those patients' antibody titers rose to the antibody titers increased up to 35-fold after they give Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine to patients who received Johnson & Johnson as their primary series vaccine. Now, if you are vaccinated with Johnson & Johnson vaccine before, with a single dose of that adenovirus vector vaccine, and you receive another Johnson & Johnson vaccine, there is only a 4-fold rise of your neutralizing antibodies level. So that is the most recent findings coming from the National Institute of Health in the US. Although the samples or the participants are small, it only enrolled 485 patients, but still the result is very promising and encouraging to those people who receive Johnson & Johnson vaccine. But what is important is that any vaccine that is available in the market now can or has been proven to decrease severity, hospitalization, and critical COVID or death from COVID disease. So there's no questions with that. So I think this recent findings from the U.S. National Institute of Health will give quote unquote more hope to people who receive Johnson and Johnson vaccines like me. I am a Johnson and Johnson boy because I received the Janssen vaccine last July. So once again, this is Dr. Amihan, your humble servant in health. Wishing you the best of everything. Good luck to your individual endeavor, and thank you for watching. Good night.